Alright, this is Gov-Na LoOpy, and we are back with another episode, our second, to be more specific, of Story Time. And today we're here with Sumo Tre, and I do believe he's going to be telling the story about the first time he tried a certain thing. Excuse me, a certain thing. Anyway, I'm just going to pass the torch to Sumo, let him get his story started.
All right, I'm gonna take y'all on a journey to Midtown Memphis. The year was 2012. I think I was about give or take pulling up on about 20. I'm about 20 at this point. So check it, boom. I got this guy. He's a homie of mine named Tommy. He's gonna be important in this story. So let me give you a little background on Tommy. Well, I'm not even gonna call him Tom. I'm not even gonna tell his whole realness. Let's just say Tom's the Spanish guy that I know. He's 19. Uh, he's like he was working at High Topic, so like he's like super rock star. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the cool guy. You know what I'm saying? And like we worked on music together. It was like when I was just kind of getting started, and he was too. He was like in different bands, so like he would take me around to like different people apartments in Midtown and like, you know what I'm saying, party and stuff, baby. Early 20s, you partying. So Tommy would do this thing where this is how this night starts off, first of all. So Tommy would always come pick me up. We finna party. I'd throw him $10 for gas. Boom. So we can go head out, turn up. So sometime when he picks me up, he's always picking up like a chick. You know what I'm saying? And like it's funny because he always charges her gas as well. But like it's weird because like every time he picks up the chick, which Tommy's 19 at the time, the chick's either 16 or 17. So like I feel weird as hell sitting in the front having a random conversation with a high schooler knowing that we were about to go to a party. So like this one particular night, the chick that he picked up, I ended up actually knowing. So like it was weird because the chick I met her at church, oddly enough, because she was friends with another friend of mine who actually had a crush on her. So it made me in a super awkward position because like I know what Tommy about to do, and the friend of mine actually knows Tommy thinks Tommy's this cool guy. And I'm like, what's about to go down tonight? So I'm having awkward conversations with her, knowing I just met her at church the month prior to this. So boom, we get gas, we go to the party. Cool ass time. I say it's getting close to 11 something. I'm drunk at this point. Next you know, old girl leaves the room crying, so Tommy followed her to see what's wrong. Me, not her, because this is somebody else situation. I ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't even mess with old girl like that to get it. So he comes back in the room saying, yo, bro, we got to help her go home. And I'm like, just take her home. He was like, nah, it's like, it's serious. We got to help her get in her room because her boyfriend's at the house and said he's going to call her mom if she doesn't open the door. So I'm like, oh. So we drive in Memphis. There's this place called Bartlett, the white part of town. We're one of them. So we drive all the way to Bartlett to help this 6-year-old girl get snuck back on her roof. It was a very interesting experience. Of course, I had to be the one to help kick her up because apparently Rockstar guys are weak as fuck. But yeah, we you know what I'm saying, we got home from Rue by this time. We leave. It's like 1 in the morning. No liquor store selling us alcohol no more. We still trying to party. So Tommy asks the golden question. You guys want to get some cocaine? So at this point in my
Wait, wait, wait,
head,
wait. So the go-to, if there is no Tommy's go-to, if there is no alcohol available, is cocaine. Like there are no other options. Take you high for caffeine. You can't get it.
Straight to
Look, he don't
cocaine.
he don't fuck with cigarettes, nothing.
Now he was keeping them all through the night. At that time, I wasn't even smoking cigarettes, but like he was going through down there a pack a day. He was on them. It was like cigarettes weren't enough. He needed something strong. He had to get the blood pumping.
Oh, okay. So Tommy did fuck with cigarettes.
Cigarette. Now cigarettes.
All right, go ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
smoking cigarettes with my friends. All right, so yeah, Tommy hits us with the golden line, cocaine. So at this point in my life, all only drugs I've tried was weed and alcohol, if you count that. But I have not tried anything. So I'm like, at this point, I got $10 in my pocket. I'm not gonna spend my last $10 on cocaine. I heard cocaine's expensive. So I said, I'm in, but I'm broke. The other guy was like, I got 30, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not spending
He
my
said,
last
"Fuck
$10
y'all,
at 20 years
fuck
old.
y'all."
Like I would try some, but I'm not buying it. This my only stipulation.
All right.
So he was like, so these guys is in the front of the car putting money together. I'm in the passenger seat. Granted, we're in the whitest neighborhood of life right now. Contemplating on going to a whole nother part of the city that's like 30 minutes away to get cocaine. So I'm just like, I'm drunk and I'm down for this ride. So boom, he turns on the super loud rock music and proceeds to hit the expressway. So boom, 30 minutes later, we're in Cordova. We sitting outside these apartments for about 20 minutes before I'm just like, so where's this guy? He was like, oh, he says he's coming out soon. He's like, he kind of a little sketchy, man. He's like, been cops around here lately, so he's been kind of watching his back. I'm just like, so you just decide to bring me to the most dangerous, most looked at drug dealer in the city apparently to get this cocaine. Well, okay. So this white dude comes out in the hoodie looking like Eminem on 8 Mile, but like paranoid as fuck. And he like gets behind me in the car, and I'm just like, why he had to get behind me? Why me, man? So I just said, I'm just chilling. He like, yeah. Oh, huh? You back? Oh, she laughed. All
Oh
right,
no,
so
you
yeah,
good, you good. I'm just laughing.
okay. All right, so he was like, yeah, man, it's gonna be 60. Yeah. So the cat, okay, like he's sniffling this whole time. So I'm like, this nigga must got a sinus infection or some shit. Like, why he keep looking
Mm-mm.
around the car
He
and
getting
shit?
high off his
But
own supply.
he, like, this dude over here look. I'm like, there's nobody outside, but this guy just looking around like police just out here watching. So I'm like, when we leaving? So we get the stuff. Apparently, this nigga paid $60 for this. I'm like, I'm sure having my little $10 still in my pocket, so I'm good. So boom, shoot back to the party. At this time, it's probably 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So we get to the party. It's still apparently live as hell because rock star people don't know how to sleep. At this point, I'm starting to crash, but I'm like, you know what? I'm in for the ride. So they go to the nightstand, proceed to chop up the drugs. And that's when that one guy pulls out a dollar bill and roll it up and go, woo! It's about to be real. So like Tommy goes and he gets his few in there. Then that's when he proceeded to start selling bumps to everybody at the party for like $3. Cause he was like, I'm gonna make some money back off this. So now you see random guys going back there. He was like, hold on. Trey, come here. Bro, you wanna try this, man? I got you. You good. I'm just looking at the tape. You know that one point in your life where you just like, I want to dare. I'm about to
You,
really do this right now.
you was curious. You was curious.
I was like, So like he made like a small line. It wasn't nothing that you know what I'm saying, like where I'm finna Scarface anything. So I'm like, okay, let me try this. I did one line, I ain't feel nothing. I did another, still didn't feel that. That time my nose felt weird, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop. It got this ugly ass drainage, and people always brag about that, but it was really annoying because I was just like, at that point, I wasn't feeling anything after two, so I was like, I'm not gonna keep going with this. Now them guys was like all night, like I think about 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like in the corner with a sheet around me, like I want to go home. But like these guys, like, man, I want to go running it over the park. Shit. Oh my fucking dog. Like they were in it, bro. And I was like, I don't think I did enough, but like I don't want no more. So like I just like went to sleep in the corner because like Tommy was my ride and he was like the highest of them all. So I ended up waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning to Tommy literally doing the last line of all the cocaine. And I'm just like, you just did cocaine for 5 hours, my G. You good? He was like, yeah, man, I'm about to go to Guitar Center because Biz Guy got this thing with this guy. He's gonna be doing introduction to the guitar and stuff. You want to come with me? And I'm like, I I think I'm just gonna chill here for a minute, G, and like get some more sleep. I'm like, I'm not getting in the car with this nigga. So at this point, I don't have all the connection friends that I have now. So like Tommy was like really my only ride friend. So I'm sitting in the middle of Midtown trying to figure out how I'm gonna get home without telling my mom that I'm in some random place while these folks have cocaine. I just kind of went back to sleep, and then he came back around and scooped me about 12ish, like looking like a straight zombie, like giving me the most sad. He was like, man, I don't think I should have did that last night, man. I was like, it happened, man. He was like, I went too hard, man. I think I'm gonna chill back on the partying for a while. I was like, I feel you, cause like in my head, I was like, I'm not gonna hang out with this nigga for a minute. But like, I got like at least 2 or 3 more stories with that nigga. So, but like, yeah, that's the time I tried cocaine.
Tommy crashed hard. Poor
Yeah,
Tommy.
I didn't
Poor
hear from him
Tommy.
like during there a week after that.
So, Sumo,
hmm
what did we learn?
We learned. What did I learn? Hold on, I got this. Hold on, I learned something that night. I learned. See, I can't even say white people because like he was Mexican. It was like some other different races at the party, so everybody was weird. But at the end of the day, I was smart enough to not be weird enough.
What effects
I
did it
think.
have on you?
Uh,
1 second. Excuse me, guys. Anyone listening? I had a little ice in my drink. Um, what effects did it have on you?
Craig, like what's going on right now?
What effects did the cocaine have on your body? You?
Actually, I didn't do enough to have any effects at all. I just had the ugly nose sniffle, which is really annoying. Cause like I didn't even have to do it as much as I did do it. But I guess it was just the fact that like my body was doing it by reaction. I was like, oh shit, I can do that. It didn't, but like at the same time, it was kind of annoying. But like I didn't get high, so like I was kind of disappointed. But like at the same time, it's like, hey, I ain't doing no cocaine to get high. Hey. So
But like,
technically, does it really count if me doing it if I didn't get high?
well, here's the thing. I don't really like putting anything in my nose at all. Like, if I go to the ENT, which I have bad allergies, so I do.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. She has to put something up my nose. I hate putting
Yeah,
things up my nose.
you
But
like that.
if
I
I
think.
decide to put something up my nose, I would like to have a benefit from it.
I know exactly. That's why I was kind of disappointed. Cause like these folks was like ready to go mobbing and stuff. I'm like tired, sleepy, in the
This is
corner with
stupid.
a sheet over me. I know. I'm like, this is stupid. Y'all be weird, bro. But like, you know, I understand like now, you know what I'm saying, in my part of life, I understand what it does. I still haven't tried it, which is because like I'm one of those people. I feel like I don't need it, and like I'm not trying to get addicted to nothing. But you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. I'm not saying I think I would get addicted, but like just the aspect of like I don't feel like it would benefit my life. Like I got drugs that I do take, but each thing that I take is for a reason, if that makes sense. Like me and my friend, when we go out, we look at it as like we're not drug addicts as long as we know how we want to feel that night. So like, let's say I'm about to go to a show and I know that I want to be fucking numb because like I'm gonna be performing and I don't want like I want to go all out. So I take a perk and you know what I'm saying. I'm good for the night. Or like I'm about to go hang out with friends. Like I'm finna smoke all night. Like I know how I want to feel. Like my friend finna go out. He finna be with a chick. Or he finna take some acid. Like he knows how he want to feel. It's not like he's doing it on a regular basis. It's just like this night, this how I want to feel this night. So it's like I don't really look at cocaine as something to put in my um category of drug choices. So I'm cool on it. Plus I don't want to be sniffling like I got a cold every time hanging out with folks. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I enjoyed your story. It was kind of funny to me. Tommy needs some help. I'm not sure where Tommy is today, but Tommy,
Oh,
huh?
I got. It's just wait. It's I have a part two for you. It's more ugliness of Tommy and me. I miss that nigga, man. I gotta visit him one day. But yeah,
You said you
he
gotta
had some
visit him
ugly.
one day.
Yeah, he moved to a whole nother city. He ain't out here no more. But he doing good, man. He out there. I ain't gonna say where he from because might be a little too much intel. But like, yeah, he out somewhere right now doing his this thing. But yeah, I got other stories like the time we gave a homeless person a ride while we was drunk, and like the one time we got pulled over by the cops and didn't get arrested, even though we were both underage and drunk. So it's more stories to come. Sadly, I don't. That's weird. All my ugly stories. I gotta tell him that the ugly stories of your early 20s.
I don't know. My early 20s, I'm still in my early 20s. I'm about to turn 25, so I go my earlier 20s. I'm about to hit that middle
Yeah,
20
you got the
part.
yeah, you hit that middle 20. Yeah, you up here with the big dog.
But no, before then, like I have to say, I spent between 19 and 20 reading book after book after book after book after book, and none of it was good for me. Um,
Yeah, I feel like the
but
early. Remember that thing and that one thing we were talking about when I said sometimes you just got to be a hoe. What I meant in that insight is sometimes you just got to go live. Like you got to go experience life to really see what you want and what you want, like what you like out of life. That's what I meant
hell
when I said in
yeah,
the aspect, and that's what I was doing in my early 20s. Like I was just living life, seeing. You know what I'm saying? What can I make out of it? I feel like I got a good head for what I'm doing right now, so it could not be too bad.
definitely. I have to say, between the ages of 22 and 23, I don't even want to fucking remember. Um,
I was drunk most of that time. Yeah.
you
Oh,
crack
them
me up.
alcoholic days.
Okay,
I
well,
just be
before we
chilling.
go, what were you saying?
Oh no, so I just be chilling, man.
Before we go, Sumo, you want to do a shout out? Excuse me, a shout out of
Man,
your music or anything?
you know what I'm saying? You can check me out, you know what I'm saying, on myspace.com/Sumo Tre Black Play.
No, nobody on no goddamn MySpace. The
Catch me
fuck?
on High Five, you know what I'm saying? All the social medias. Bebo, we on everything. We taking over. Sumo Tre. Nah, but you can just Google me, YouTube me. I'm everywhere. I'm somewhere. You gonna find me. Just type my name in. Sumo is the easiest word to spell. You can't spell sumo, you losing out here. It's Tre, not Tray. Do not call me Trey like Trey Songz.
Really?
Mr. Stitt, bro, you'll be surprised how many people think I spelled Trey like Trey Songz. They'd be like, no, it's just Tre. Tre, that's it. Sumo Tre.
All right, so
I
this has
know, but I
been.
thought you was good.
What'd you say, Sumo?
You good? I'm not talking for real. Ignore me.
All right, we're going to ignore Sumo, and we're going to end this one. And this has been, excuse me, the second
Hey, shout out to
episode.
Tom though. Where he at?
We ignoring you, Sumo. This has been the second episode of Story Time. Thank you, Sumo Tre, for telling us about your story. And I want to hear more stories, so we
Oh, excuse
probably
me.
really we're probably gonna do more
I've been on my
stories with
mouth.
Sumo at some point because I want to hear these stories. And we're all gonna say bye to the Craig bot. Say bye to Craig.
Peace out, my nigga Craig. You a real one.